The lonely, concrete apartment buildings look down with eyes of Eleanor Rigby upon one of a million, one in a million field of dreams in America. Happy trees and demons to slay, fences to swing for, green grass and beautiful dirt all come together like a symphony of opportunity for two teams with a history of history, once again fighting for their right to fight as the picture slowly comes into focus. There's only one thing left. Uncage these animals and let them do what they do best. Stop in the name of sports. Oh, won't you listen what the graphic says? It says, bam, 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 bam. They may have pretty ribbons in their hair, but don't let that fool you. They are tough as nails with nerves of steel. Lowell has won 11 of the last 12 championships, and they are looking to add hardware to their trophy case today. This Balboa squad has gone down to defeat in the championship game against Lowell the last 6 years in a row, and they haven't won a city title since 1975. According to my math, that's 50 years. They sure would like to change all that today. Enough said, here we go, the highlight reel with the real San Francisco. Getting it done, top of one, Laura Valencia places it perfectly across the belt for the K. Zippity-doo-dah-day. We got a button for nothing, as Maina Faituala hits it on the button and gets nothing to show for it, thanks to that dastardly Noelia Martinez and her quick acting reflexes, holding it down at the hot corner. Dropping to the bottom of the frame by the same name. This is how you do it. Sarah Ng, textbook hitting, lacing the single to right field to lead off the bottom of the first. And all individuals on the Redbird squad are on the same page and reading the same text as Sophie Duncan lays down bunt perfecto and Sarah is booking. She don't want no stinking second. She won't be satisfied until she slides safely into third. Is that a double sacrifice? I think it is. Kiara Lacayo, smoke, blazing one by the batter to bring a sudden halt and an end to the first inning. And Lacayo will bring closure to a heck of a lot of innings in that same fashion. She done did it again, extinguishing the Lowell threat in the bottom of the second. Top of three, runner at third, and there isn't any runner at third anymore. Lola Trung scores Caitlin Leong RBI. Whoops! Where you going, little doggy? Caitlin scampers safely back to first. Runners at first and third, one out. Bang, bang, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, baby. Double play, inning over. Somehow, pitcher Valencia manages to place leather between dirt and ball. She looks one way, sees it's not available, quick thinks in the other direction, and the strong arm completes the 1-5 inning no mas double play. Lowell, all hands on deck, trying to pull even, down just the one run, as they are headed to the dish with the sticks in their hand, and they know how to handle them. Sample, example, Simone, Velger, Aurelio. For Aurelio, she knows the dealio. High five, up top, coach. Very next batter, Sarah Ng, always seems to be in the middle of it. She drops single in front of the right fielder to keep the line moving and set the plate for Sophie Duncan. And she is tricky, 'cause it's tricky to drop a bunt. That's right, in front is tricky. Tricky. Simone scores, Sophie RBI, L Rock notches it up 1-1. And number one is the pitch Lacayo turns to. The riser, and she gets it by her to keep the damage minimalistic. Ground ball in front of the plate. Pitcher and first baseman charge. But who's covering first? Have no fear, Sophie is here. And in my humble estimation, that is a big-time play. A little bit slower now, a little bit closer now. Look at the distance the second baseman has to cover, and her being in motion makes a tough grab even tougher. She stabs the high throw while maintaining contact with the bag, all the while the runner like a steam train bearing down on her. So many factors involved, and yet Sophie pulls it off no problem. But all the while there was Lacayo. Oh mio, she was tough to touch. Picking up 2 more strikeouts in the 4th, her Super K total is trending up and upper. They say it is a game of inches, and they ain't lying, because an inch mattered a whole bunch right here. Probably even less than an inch. Watch the ball, watch the foot, watch them both at the same time if you can. The umpire couldn't be in a better position. Ruling, run scores, inning continues. Kimura Taiotui takes full advantage of the situation, hitting it where they ain't. The Buccaneers plate 5 in the 5th to blast their ship out to a 6-1 lead. And you can see the concern carve itself into the faces of the Lowell faithful. Pitcher Laura Valencia doing her best to calm the waters. And her friend Sophia Ng always starting mess. She picks up another hit to add to her collection. Noelia Martinez waits on the change and changes its direction, hitting it back, hence whereforth it came from. And a little bit later, Alyssa Belogorski, of course she can deliver the goods and the run. Lowell picks up another one in the late innings. But in totality, it was the Balboa bats that were booming the mostest. Kiara killing it and drilling it up the middle. Caitlin Leon comes a scampering across. And here's Samora Kimura. She hits it to Timbuktu. Shopping in the gap. Punch her receipt. 2 ribbies. And now Balboa is rolling like a runaway 44 down O'Shaughnessy Avenue. Kiara Lacayo, most definitely. One of the best athletes in the entire city of San Francisco. On the bump, slamming the door on most all of Lowell's opportunities. And her younger sister ain't too shabby either. The junior, Gianna, always down to contribute to the cause as she doubles down the line. And then this moment to remember. The bases are juiced for Kiara Lacayo, and she gets her money's worth. It sails over the left field fence, and she receives the maximum runs possible for one mighty swing. And I've seen a lot, but I have never seen it like this before. This is big, party people. This is big. After dropping 5 straight championship games to this Lowell squad, consider your demon slayed. Trials and tribulations overcome, and now it is the Balboa Buccaneers who take a stroll on the sunny side of the street. So I talked to you 2 years ago, I talked to you last year, and you were on the wrong end both those times.
Yeah.
How did you manage to pull this thing off?
Well, it was very hard because we've had a lot of ups and downs. We literally just came in here using what we've learned and what we got, and we tried our best. The first year where we genuinely all clicked and, constantly were there for each other. When someone was down, we were there for each other. We always made everyone laugh. I don't think there was a single day where we weren't smiling and laughing. So I think the friendships were very special for me, and I know for a lot of these girls.
Bases are loaded. You step up there. Just break that at-bat down for me.
Yeah, it was definitely a good feeling, because right away when I hit it, I knew, and on the bases, when I was running, I was already screaming and crying. I don't know, it was just a good moment, and seeing all the girls very happy with bases loaded and out of the park home run, it was a nice feeling.
And how did you manage to focus, to zero in on that ball? How did you manage to hit it so hard?
I don't know, I just put everything together. I just used everything I've always learned.
Tell me a little bit about this journey as far as you and your sister and your father.
I really love playing with my sister. Me and her are really close, and I love doing everything with her and doing everything that she does. And it just is way better for my dad and my sister to be with me too, because I just feel like I learn better with my sister too, because she knows a lot more than me. And so she also helps me, and she just supports me.
I've always said this in the past. We've gotten here, and I've seen this movie before. It doesn't end good. We've created a new ending, so it's been a long journey to finally climb the mountaintop. When I was young and then going into high school, I can still remember two respective coaches that I think instilled something in me. Some life learning lessons were learned. And of course, you're never going to know it when it's happened. But absolutely, now that I look back, I know how important that was. So, and that's kind of a goal that I want to achieve, is that hopefully somebody would remember me later on down the line.
What was your mindset coming into this game, knowing that the last 2 years they took care of business?
We tried our best.